I want to highlight some of the things that we do in terms of our diet, in terms of nutrition. That makes it difficult for the body to, for instance, build muscle or burn fat the way it's supposed to be burning. A lot of us put ourselves on diet because we are trying to be fit, because we are trying to lose weight, because we are trying to build muscle. But a lot of the time we do it the wrong way. And when you do the wrong thing consistently for a long time, your body adjusts to what you are doing. So we have something called metabolism. It's simply the way your body uses energy. So as you are sitting down, your heart is beating, your brain is working, I'm speaking to you, I'm using energy for all those things. There's a rate at which my body will be burning energy currently. But for a lot of us, that rate at which our body is supposed to be working and burning energy and preventing us from gaining a lot of excess weight has slowed down. So for such people, you find that even when they struggle to lose some weight, they gain it back in no time. And we do certain things that shifts the body into that slow down, go slow kind of mode. So today I want to highlight a few of the things that we do. The first thing is when you decide that you are not going to eat any fats at all. So a lot of us cut oil completely from our diet. Now when I'm talking about fat, I'm talking about eating healthy fats. So healthy fats are fats that are naturally occurring in foods. You have things like nuts that would give you oil. So groundnuts, if you mill the groundnuts into groundnut paste, for instance, and you leave it, after some time you see oil coming on top of it. And that oil will never solidify, no matter how long you leave that oil for. And then we have the oil in pear, avocado pear. That kind of fat is also very good fat, which is good for the heart. Then we have some fishes that are oily. Who can name some of the fishes that have oil? Salmon, mackerel, sardines. Not the oil that has been poured on the sardine, but naturally the sardines have their own oil. And then things like tuna and all the other oily fish. The oils in these fishes are also very good for the heart. That's what they extract to make the omega-3 capsules that we buy and take. If you are taking these healthy fats, it helps your heart work well. And then one very important thing is that it keeps your fat cells, let me use the word, satisfied. So whatever we eat, the body converts it into fat and stores it. So if you are eating bread in excess, it's not going to be stored as bread, it's going to be stored as fat. If you are eating large portions of meals and adding large quantities of fruits to it, your body is still going to convert the excess into fat, regardless of the source that it came from. But when you eat the carbohydrate foods, so carbohydrate foods are things like starches. So yam, plantain, even beans has carbohydrates. And then things like milk, things like our fruits and our vegetables. When we eat large portions of these ones, we have something called insulin. Have you heard of insulin?
Yes.
So insulin is a hormone, and a hormone is a sort of chemical that your body releases. So there's something like, it looks like pepper that is attached to our liver. It's called the pancreas. So that releases the insulin when you eat the carbohydrate foods, so that the sugar can move from your blood into your cells for your body to use. Now whenever insulin is released in a large quantity, then your body also moves into a state that makes it build fat, put on fat. So if you know someone who is diabetic, for instance, and the person is on insulin, they start to gain weight once they start using the insulin, because the insulin itself has a way of making the body develop or build up a lot of fat cells. So if you decide that you are cutting out the good sources of fat and all sorts of fat from your meals, you tend to eat a lot of these carbohydrate foods for you to get satisfied. So let me use gobe as an example. When we eat gobe, it takes a very long time for us to feel hungry again. Because usually we take it with oil, and then the beans also has a lot of fiber. When there's fat in food, it makes you feel satisfied for a long time. So when we decide that we are taking out all these sources of fat from our diet, then when you eat the large meal, maybe your large bowl of rice with stew with just a little bit of oil, you don't use any fresh fish. You are using. There are some people who only take dry fish all the time, or they take the smoked meat all the time, so they are not getting any healthy sources of fat in their meals. When that happens, especially when you are not adding fiber, like your stew is just plain tomato gravy, you are not adding any vegetables, you are not adding kontomire, you are not adding garden eggs or even cabbage or anything like that to the meal, in no time the sugar shoots up in your blood, because it's just the simple plain rice. It gets digested in no time, and then it shoots up in your blood. And when it shoots up like that, in no time, because there's no fat to keep the metabolism also slow and going well, it drops quickly. And when your sugar levels drop, your body also shifts into a certain stress mode. So in no time, you are hungry again. So for a lot of people, when they eat their breakfast and it's something like Hausa cocoa with just tea bread or something, you can eat the Hausa cocoa like 7. By 9 or 10, you are hungry. Because there's nothing that kept the food there for some time. There's nothing that slowed down the digestion. There was nothing that kept you feeling satisfied for a long time. So what I want us to get today is that when we say reduce fat, the aim for you should be that you are not frying. Because no matter how good the oil is, we always talk about olive oil, that is very good. But once you heat it, then you destroy the properties of the olive oil that are supposed to protect you. So fried foods should be out. But you can include all the other healthy sources of fat that I mentioned, from your nuts, from your pear, from your fish, in your food. So that when you eat, you feel satisfied, and then it's able to stay with you for some time. Over time, when you do that balance, you are having small portions of your carbohydrates, you are adding a bit of fat, and you are adding your protein from either your fish or your meat or your eggs or the beans or stuff like that. Over time, your body metabolism also responds, and then it sort of switches back into that fat burning mode that you want it to burn. So it doesn't take a day. It takes consistency to achieve that. And once you are exercising, you have that advantage because you are moving the body. So you are stimulating the muscle to be able to grow. So those who lift weights here, they tend to have more muscles than those who just do the plain aerobics and then just go away, because they are using the muscles to work. So as you are working out, you have that advantage. So once you change that balance and have moderate portions of your food, then your body starts to be able to work properly. The second thing that we do wrong is also that we tend to have large meals but fewer times in the day. So there are people who eat once or twice a day. And when they are eating against the breakfast and the lunch that they didn't eat. Because they have to get everything into the system. If you eat large meals like that, you also give your body a large amount of food to work with. And the body cannot burn all that at a time. So you also tend to store large amounts of food. Especially if you are eating in the evening and you are not doing anything after. So for a lot of us, we will go through the day not eating. Then we get home and we face the fufu and the banku, because that one there has to feature in the day. It is better to have smaller meals. So there are certain people who are really slim. You find them eating like 5 times a day, and you are wondering how, like, they are not putting on. But you are eating once a day and you are still big. Because when you eat once a day, you slow down your body. So those of us who use computers and laptops, even our phones these days, when you leave the screen on for a long time, it decides to shut down on its own to conserve energy so that your battery is not running. The same thing works with the body. Your brain controls how you are burning energy. So if your body realizes that this woman, she doesn't like eating often, so let me slow down. The little energy that will come in the evening, I'll conserve it, I'll store it as fat, and then use it to power the activity in the morning. So if you are skipping your breakfast, for instance, then your body really shifts into that mode where it stores food, breaks down fat, and then powers your activity. Because even when you haven't eaten, you're able to walk to work. I'm sure a lot of us haven't eaten, but we have been able to do all this exercise because our body has a way of storing something and then breaking down for us when we need it. So what I would advise is that when you are coming to exercise, you actually have to eat something. It doesn't have to be a heavy meal. You can take a banana and come so that you have that flow of energy even as you are exercising. And then it helps your body to learn how to burn food faster when you eat. Because if at every point in time your body is working, the digestion alone burns some energy. So let's have smaller meals throughout the day. And then after workout too, a lot of us wonder what to eat after workout. And there's no strict rule that you have to do a smoothie or you have to take a protein shake or something. But it has to be something that has enough fiber before exercise to release the sugar gradually, and the fruits are good at doing that, but not in large quantities. So those of us who buy the banana in the bunch with the granules and then we have to eat the whole thing because fruits are good, but please it's not that outrageous. It's better to have it in small portions so that the sugar is released gradually for you. Then after you have exercised, you need something that will be able to repair the body. So you need things like protein. So when you are eating your breakfast, for instance, the egg whites are very good sources of protein. And a lot of us don't eat eggs because they say there's cholesterol in eggs. So we don't eat eggs. But the cholesterol in the egg is not going to affect the cholesterol in your blood. It's your liver that produces cholesterol into your blood. So you are better off eating the protein from the egg and then avoiding the fried things or the fats that are solid at room temperature. So any fat that when you buy, something like palm oil, coconut oil, butter, they are usually hard, even when you not put it in the fridge. Those are the fats that are saturated and you shouldn't eat them in large quantities. And then if you are eating a lot of the processed foods like biscuits and pastries, like meat pie and the rest, and then things prepared with margarine, you have a lot of what we call trans fat inside, and when you eat those ones, that is what your liver will now use to produce cholesterol for you. So before exercise, you need something that will give you a bit of energy, and then after, you need something with some protein to help you build your muscles well. And the next thing also is about the timing of the meals. So for a lot of people, we tend to eat when we want to eat or when we are really hungry. If you are not hungry, we don't eat. But you should have a pattern such that you are getting your 3 meals in a day, depending on how you work. There are people who run shifts, so such people would have to schedule their eating times around the shift system. If you are working in the night, and I'm talking about shift work that you're actually moving, not shift work that you go and sit in the office and sleep from like 7 to 5 a.m. Then you say I'm a shift worker, so I eat chibom and things around midnight. Some of the nurses, I don't know if we have a nurse here, but some of the nurses like doing that. When they go on night shift, around midnight, they have to eat something just because they are up. It doesn't have to be that way. If you are burning the energy, then you can eat something. So ideally in the morning, within 2 hours of waking up, you take your breakfast. And then you allow up to about 4 hours between the meals. So you can have your breakfast before 8, so let's say about 7. And then you can have lunch between 12 and 1. Then from 5:30 to 6, you have your supper. It is better to have your supper around 5:30 or 6 than to skip the supper altogether and not eat, and then wake up hungry and have a very large breakfast. So I'll pause here. I think we would have some questions. Then as I answer the questions, I can touch on other things. Yes. With what? Oh, sorry. Then you should have protected me earlier. It's me, I'm kind of want to share.
Me cramante.
Oh, cramante. Oh, Hey, you, I was saying, Casa, make an one say you should have fronted me. There are some people who only speak English too.
Media understands the mama.
But you are speaking English.
It's normal.
It's kind of increasing my body weight. I don't know if water has also got something to do with increasing your weight.
So, water, the way in which water will increase your body weight is not as significant as if you are either building muscle or putting on fat. So actually what you are drinking now is what you should have been drinking previously. The 5 sachets. You actually need to be drinking 6 a day, minimum. That's 3 liters. So if you are drinking just 1 bottle the whole day, then you are not getting water at all.
You become
water,
a gamma lizard.
and you tend to be dehydrated. And for people who don't drink enough water, sometimes even when they are thirsty, when you are dehydrated, you can feel thirst as hunger. So for people who like to crave, like it could be that you are not drinking enough water, and then your brain is perceiving it as you are hungry. So there's nothing wrong with drinking 5. Actually, you should add 1 so that you are drinking 6 a day. And if you are putting on, then you have to look at other things. Your weight. Are you doing more exercise now than you were doing previously? No. Are you eating larger portions? Yes. So it could be that or you are eating something that has a lot of calories, maybe something with a lot of fat, or you are eating a large meal more consistently now. So the weight gain per se wouldn't come mainly from the water. Water will make you heavier, but it won't make you look bigger. Yes.
Oh, Looney.
Answer na make the fruits answer na.
Yeah.
Na mo minimum time ma. Say fruit ni answer.
Medidi.
Banana. But minimum time ma. Say you do me carry me 7. Like 7.
Okay. For the fruits, no, there's no rule as to udi fruits now train maybe at 30 minutes as I waited. And there's no rule said the fruits no before or the after. The thing is, do go saying I will do. And for food of our fruits now, and my commodity because I talked about that rise in sugar now. In no time, that sugar now are dropping. You see, a bit more how my body no responded. My response now heightened. I said, pediano, a response no immediately. To say sugar now question back from me. No time, sugar now back from my neck commodity. And see, for you, you can decide, say, if I say with the breakfast, would you fruits now? Just take it at time and eat breakfast. If you are cocoa or oats, which made the with the fruits now at the same sitting, which made the account. And I say, for share your weight, and you pay a big eye to us. Would you breakfast new year, then snack time? Time and cow, who find the beer now dog and who drink beer now dog. It's usually around 10, around mid morning. We eat the fruits actually, so that it serves as a snack. And there is no truth say woody fruits are a bit to me are fermented. And it doesn't work like that. acid there, so it's not going to ferment.
I think there are two.
I also heard it's better to eat fruits on an empty stomach before after.
Okay. And see, it's all part of enema, but that is not. It's not a rule. Say I would do fruits on an empty stomach. If people say I would deal with other foods, when you put journey to me and absorb it.
Hey.
And you say you didn't perceive the but then you consume and then be oil in a fran. How is your body going to deal with that? If you cannot deal with one fruit that you've taken with your meal, the body journey is very efficient. It's not the kind of efficient I think. That's a whole machine be a year. It's very powerful. It can be a bit, and it takes some time and that's how we could be an idea. If you a bit warm up for some time. So when you start a journey, everybody can first. So when you a bit do baby and son and also starting a digestion. And see, the body has ways of dealing with digestion and absorbing of a journey. You see, there's no rule say make the fruits no with baby because the journey into me and absorb it. It's true say a journey does one waste the baby so a dozen. See, it's better to eat smaller portions, but to pass out the fruit, a cow a journey no one. Oh, waste nothing there. But it's true. Do large portions. Check.
Normal.
I'm saying that the more you eat, the more waste your body generates. So if you eat large meals, you are going to spend large times on the loo. And if you don't have enough fiber in the foods that you are eating too, then you tend to get constipated. And see, because they need and then we don't drink enough water. That's what also causes constipation. You had a question.
I said, there will be more while. The story and the partner say, yeah, put money, sometimes you forget to eat. Maybe I won't answer for me if you maybe a big say 12 and I say now maybe I say 11 and son I say 8 maybe and as we move me especially in the morning I am